What's up, BookTube? Sandy Golson back here, and I want to talk about a book that, well, actually, first of all, before I get to that, I want to talk a little bit about how I had been in a major reading slump, one of the worst reading slumps I've ever been in, also in a writing slump as well. And I want to talk a little bit about the book that helped break me out of the reading slump next. So many of you who have been in a reading slump before, you know how it goes, and you're just kind of looking for that book that's going to snap you out of it, or maybe something that's going on in your life that's maybe kind of got you bogged down or distracted or whatever, and you're looking for something that's going to help you break out of that slump. And so I've broken out of my writing slump, and I'm starting to break out of my reading slump. And one of the things that really helped me to break out of the reading slump was a book that I'd been excited about. I'd seen some trailers and some commercials online, and two authors that I've read a lot in the past have collaborated on a book. And so the book I'm talking about is The House of Wolves, and this is co-written by James Patterson and Mike Lupica. And I started reading Mike Lupica first before I started reading James Patterson, because Mike Lupica is a sports writer, sports columnist, and a TV sports personality for a lot of years. Did a lot of work on ESPN and writing in New York, and so he kind of made a big name for himself. And he started writing fiction, and I had read a number of his sports fiction books, and I haven't read as many in recent years as much, but I read a lot of his. I went through a stretch where I read like everything that he had written, and I collected some that I probably haven't written. There's probably some behind me right now. Actually, I can see a couple of them behind me right here. But then I discovered about 5 or 6 years ago, I discovered James Patterson, and I read a few of James Patterson's books, and I started to like his style. So when when Patterson and Lupica got together for this collab, I was excited about it. And part of what excited me about this book is that this book is like one of my favorite classic TV shows from back in the 80s when I was younger, when I was a kid, probably too young to watch and understand the TV show Dallas, but entertained by it nonetheless. And so this has like a little bit of Dallas with the family, the rich, wealthy family dynamic, and a lot of the dysfunction and backstabbing and kind of sinister stuff that's going on. But it combines two things that I'm really excited about, because instead of oil in Dallas, it's the family owns a major newspaper, and they own a sports franchise. And so this was like hitting all the buttons that I really was excited about. And so I started reading this book, and it's a fairly lengthy book. It's almost 400 pages. And I really got into the characters. It really hooked me right off the start. It starts with a death scene right off the bat, and you start to get a feel for the personalities, and so character development is really good. It really just hooked me again. That Dallas, that kind of family feud, and then yet it's us against the world, and we kind of band together at some points, and then we fight amongst each other at other points. And again, Dallas over oil. Here it's journalism, and then sports. And so again, two things that are very important to me, or that have been very important parts of my life, because I did sports and I did journalism. I did sports journalism for a lot of years, and I do sports broadcasting now. So lots of things that really appeal to me here. Again, two authors that I've read a ton of books from over the years, and this is a book, again, even if you're not a sports fan or you're not a journalism person, I think there's something here for a lot of people that I think you'll enjoy if you're kind of really into that thing. Plus, it's got the kind of a murder mystery rolled into it as well. So this is the book that got me out of my reading slump, The House of Wolves, James Patterson and Mike Lupica. Definitely recommend this one.